if that's the case. But Trex, here we go.
Into game 3. This is match point for the side of Outplay. BTK looking for some redemption, down 2 games. Can they get the reverse sweep, or will they be sent down to the lower bracket?
That is the question indeed. And you know what here, Trex? I have to say, BTK has been playing extremely hard. And if they lose here, if they take this loss and fall to the lower brackets, that means as they get to have a little bit of a revisit on what Ackerman had to do from day 1 of semifinals, and they're going to have the extended matches, and that opens up a whole different door of possibilities. But staying in the line of reality here of what's going on, BTK needs to find this win, needs to keep this series going, because again, like you said, this is an elimination match. Everything is on the line here. Outplay looking to take school lunch away from BTK and send them exactly down there to that bottom scenario here on the brackets. BTK, though, like we have already looked at, they have a pretty decent composition. They really cleaned up things with that Minotaur. I had a lot of doubt when it was just Joybodge and the Kaja, but now you have 2 ways to answer the duality correct. Ooh!
Oh, that's a lot of damage already. ISO going to get pulled back, and Shark picking up the first blood for the side of Outplay. Doesn't mean too much. We saw BTK almost come back from that last time, but still, it's a nice first blood, and we're already seeing the aggression onto the bot gold lane.
I mean, I like to think it means a little bit here. You remember in game 1, right? Take that back to game 1. We had the same matchup, Claude onto the Wan, and we were kind of talking about, right, being able to stop the Claude from getting to that Demon Hunter sword around that 4.5 minute mark, and getting that kill right there on ISO is one way to prevent that and keeps Basic in the lead. And we know what they like to do with Basic. Get him the lead, get him the tower, get him our alpha in the map.
Oh, Yato gonna get taken out next. Yureshi takes him for the ride, and best player with the shadow. That's 2 people on to Yato, able to get that kill. Now it looks like nice and mobilized onto T. Numi on blast, gonna come down, stun up Zane, stun up T, slam, down goes T. Joybodge on the run, both get shadow stampeded back into the midst of it. The taunt comes out, big appraisal's wrath, but not enough damage just yet. But while all this is happening, Deku, Turtle will go over to the side of Outplay.
This is not good. Most of these games we've seen BTK Turk that early momentum at least keep it consistent, right? Keep it stable over to the mid. But right now they're letting Outplay start to run away with that. And look at that, Basic has already picked up that corrosion site with that 1 assist and with that 1 death to ISO, extra turtle goal as well to the rest of the members of the team. He's already getting that item advantage that we're talking about. 2 late scaling marksmen. The one that gets their best foot forward first normally is able to take advantage.
Ooh, Yato once again forced to use the real manipulation just to try to come up, and he comes to shadow kill. Best player able to find another one, putting him at 1-0-2. Joybodge maybe trying to get the finish. MOBAZANE coming down as well, but HOOON is here to make sure they don't get too aggressive. Shark and Basic working their way onto ISO. Out comes Crossbow of Tang, decides not to pop it just yet. Doesn't want to get pulled too deep because Joybodge is there and he's at level 4.
Oh man, Trix, another kill, right? Netted by the side of Outplay without any answer, without response to BTK. They're down 2K goal, and Basic picks up a kill down on the bot side. Another one, man. They're doing exactly what we're talking about. Getting Basic ahead in the game, letting him start to rotate. He's already a super threat right now. He'd already picked the first item to get him in the match. Still don't think ISO is locked in his yet.
Yato.
Man.
0-3-0. 0-3-0. Best player 2-0-2. Take us through the items, man.
Looking at the items, like I was saying, man, Basic getting that early lead. Claude still trying to finish that Demon Hunter sword, but look at this in the mid.
Another attack, another revenge. This could be bad. MOBAZANE low, and HOOON picks up the kill. In comes T, pops King's calling. Best player may not be able to get away from this. Can they get the finish? No, the Cult Altar comes just in time. Joybodge looking for something, decides not to use the Divine Judgment there onto Yureshi. Don't know if that's a bad call or not.
I wonder here, right? Now that we're sitting 7-0, 4K gold leads to the side of Outplay. Was this a bit too much reaction going in from the draft from the side of BTK? They went for a lot of answers, but they still haven't solved the question as ISO finally picks up his Demon Hunter sword here.
I mean, Outplay denied the answer to the question, right? They immediately attacked ISO in the bot lane. Immediately sent. They're moving so fast right now. HOOON and Shark are all over the place. And this is exactly what we were worried about when they finally got their hands on some aggressive mid lane roles where Shark can stun you at level 1, where HOOON can run through walls and pull you back. It seems like BTK has no answers to that composition.
Definitely having no answers. Don't even have anything on the scoreboard here, Trex. For some reason, whatever it is, I don't know if it's BTK losing the mental or Outplay taking another gear here, but they have turned it up a notch right now. This doesn't seem like the series that we've been watching. It seems so even earlier on, but hang on to the mid.
Finally getting a kill on the best player, though. You're actually, though, going to hitch a ride onto MoBazane here. MoBazane bobbing the recall. Nothing should happen here. Down on the boss side, though. Still a little bit of action going on. They're able to save that tower in the gold lane. ISO just hanging on by a thread right now.
Saving the tower, but Trex, you pointed out Yato. Who's going to save him? He's 0-3, and we just hit right underneath the 6-minute mark of the game. This is not what we expected, and definitely not a winning recipe for BTK. From the start, from Series 1, we talked about how important that matchup in the mid lane is, how important it is that they keep Yato's confidence in check. 0-3 is not a way to keep someone's self-esteem high, especially up against HOOON on one of his comforts in the mid lane. Someone has to start peeling, someone has to correct the wrongs, start giving Yato some breathing space, because like you said, Outplay's been moving so quick. It feels like BloodThirstyKings has their head spinning in every single direction except the right one.
And here's the thing, Outplay, like, they pick a target in the laning phase, and they find it time and time again. Yato, they knew. We give him a rough early laning phase. It's going to be huge. Now T goes down on the top side, and best player's just having a good time. He took a death early on, but it's not a problem. Not a problem at all. He's still able to output the damage.
Definitely can still output the damage, and even with that death leading a bit in the XP, right? He has a level up ahead of Zane, who seems like maybe he's on his way to contest, maybe fight it out for this turtle. With the rest of the members from BTK, though, looking to respond to the gold side. But look at Basic here. He's already hopscotching his way up near this turtle side, but maybe they're going to fix the rotation as well. Maybe this is a bait. They're just going to handle both sides of the map. But look at the top side right here.
Yeah, we do have a little bit of a battle going for this turtle. MoBazane in the midst of 3 members. Looking for it, able to get it. That's nice. A good play for them. Can they find something else, though? You're actually going to try to get the stun. Joybosh still holding on to this Divine Judgment. Just use it at this point. You're going to get able to flicker. Going to possibly get taken out here in a little bit of trouble. Finally used it, but it might be too late. T will bring out the King's Calling. Do some nice damage on Urashi. Can they get the finish here? Urashi low. Finally going down, and T picks up the shutdown, so it's a nice amount of gold into his pocket.
That's right. I think they get that tower with this cannon minion here as well, and they do. So some kills. A turtle from MoBazane, who was down a level, mind you, level 10 to level 11, able to pick that up against the best player, facilitated with that Appraiser's Wrath as well. So really good on that. Very great on the trades here. BTK showing some signs of life now, and this is what you need.
It's definitely what you need. And I mean, I feel like that's one thing that MoBazane really thrives on. When he's in the midst of like 3 other heroes, he's able to proc that ultimate. He knows how to push the Fredrin to the limit, but still, is it going to be enough right now? They did close up the gold gap a little bit, but it's still 3,000, and Outplay still ever so aggressive. I think what we really need to see is Joybosh finding some important kickoffs here like Shark did in the past 2 games.
Talking about pickoffs, keep your eyes on it here, Drake.
Yeah, you're actually down about half health. T will be the first to fall. You're actually able to pick it up in the backside. The Blazing Duet does come out. MoBazane going to move on to Shark here. ISO able to find best player. Shark, a little bit of trouble. Brought down low. ISO finally outputting some damage, but here comes the Numi on blast, along with the crossbow of Tang. Basic not able to find a full target, but finally locks on Yato under the tower. Can he get the finish? Man. He does. It's a double kill, but the tower takes out Basic as well, so it evens out the playing field. A 3-for-3 trade.
The good part is Yato at least got a shutdown there. He gets his first kill in the game after 4 deaths. I don't know if that's enough to kind of get him back in the zone, get him back in the groove of things. As BTK is looking to take this tower here, but they're going to run out of minions. Now Lord spawning in along with the rest of the team. Wait!
ISO, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, he's going to go! He finds it! PMI's out into safety. Urashi now at a low spot. Best player decides not to go for it. ISO taking the risk, and this time it pays off.
And you talking about paying off. Trex, they were down 4K. The gold has been even. You went from 4K to 400 gold difference, and now we have a game on our hands. This is exactly what BTK needed, man. The revival here, the spirit, the will to stay in the game, but up in the top side, someone might not stay alive much longer.
Yeah, Basic does go down. That's very important for side of BTK. Get that 1-1 off the field, but I'm not going to lie, Deku. We've been saying these same words the past 2 games. I'm not getting my hopes up just yet. Until BTK has the Lord on that base, I'm not calling it. Outplay knows how to outmaneuver other teams time and time again. Lord down to about 30% now. Yureshi into the backside, look for the stun, but ISO gonna pop the Blazing Duet onto HOON. HOON brought down to about half health. ISO trying to get the finish. Gonna lock on. Best player takes the Lord though. We missed it, but he finds it. Nobody goes down on the side of Outplay. They're looking for more. Yureshi still on the backside, looking for Yato. Wants to hit to ride. One Yureshi, one Yato, and Yato will go down. Best player wants to engage. Shark able to get the stun. This could be bad. Shark in the midst of it. Best player goes down. Shark might just be next, but here comes Basic. Crossbow tank, ready to go. MOBAZANE down to half health. Does Basic want to use it just yet? He's waiting. He fires. He finds it. He gets the kill, making a double. Looking for the triple. Doesn't connect. But still, the turnaround happens again, and Lord is coming.
Trex, you might have been right, man. A little too soon, because again, right when you think BTK has it, Outplay moves the goal a little bit further, but siege.
Yeah, this is the siege. ISO will be able to melt it down. Still going to be hanging out there, still looking for it, but Outplay controlling the map once again.
Man, honestly, Trex, I honestly really want BTK to pull deep here and get this. It seemed right there. They were so close. It would have been so nice for them, too, especially after losing that Lord. That would have been such a nice momentum to be able to take a kill, maybe take some trades in the ensuing fight. But again, on the back end, they get punished. Yureshi playing out of his mind right now, still going for Yato since game 1. He's not going to let him fix his KDA. He's going to keep shattering that confidence. No self-esteem boost here, he says, but Trex, look at this, can still play in the jungle.
Seal play coming. They don't find anything huge. Oh. Wait, no, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Bad. MOBAZANE in a bad spot. Will get taken out. Best player able to pick up the kill. And there it comes. Outplay feeling confident at this point. They drop down another tower. The emotes, the recalls, the TP, whatever you want to call it. Outplay has arrived, and Yureshi's in the backside looking for the kill. Raj goes down. That is trouble. Crossbow tank comes out. They're ready to rumble. Nice tower take. ISO trying to clear some wave in the mid side, but here comes Outplay. They don't want to go for
good macro.
Have it. Take it. We're ready. We want to try to force it down elsewhere. We're coming for your orange buff, and MOBAZANE and the rest of the team might just be next.
I like what ISO did there, man. That was a really next level, very professional play there. All hope is lost in the fight, but the push no longer available down the bot side, cleans up that mid lane. It won't let Outplay be able to recover and maybe go for a secondary siege. That's all you can hope for there when it seemed like things were going bleak for BTK. But you know what, Tricks, they keep things in a little bit longer. They need to not make another mistake, because at this point, at 13 minutes into the game, the next one, it could be their last one. But I really want you to take a look at T here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Boston Tea Party.
Oh, Boston Tea Party. They burn it down. Test player gonna get taken out. T will go down, but that's kind of
a
fair trade. We like that.
We definitely like it. That's a jungle down there, Trex. This is huge for BTK now. You have a 4v4, but look at Yureshi.
And not only that, like, look at Best Player making his way to the backside.
Basic,
to try to force this Lord. They got to go for it. Basic gonna move on to Joybodge, trying to get the kill. Able to get the crossbow tang. ISO able to move away. MOBAZANE still working on this Lord. Shark's gonna try to get the stun. They want to try to combo something up, but you're actually able to find Yato. Can MOBAZANE get it? No! HOOON takes it right out of his fingertips. There's nothing there for MOBAZANE to grab, and Outplay able to secure it. Once again, he had it by the threads, but it slips away. This could be game 3 for the side of Outplay.
There is no way that just happened in 4K right in front of us, Trix. Not MOBAZANE losing the retro, but look at this.
On ISO looking for it. He's in a bad spot. He's making dire moves, and that is another mistake. Joybaj and T on the backboard trying to bounce back, but this is Shaq looking for the finish. T goes down. Shark into the back with a double stun. Able to hit one on to Joybaj. Best player looking for another, and they've made it to the base. MoBaZane up, but the base is going down way too fast. And ladies and gentlemen, Outplay will be our first team to make it to the Grand Finals.
Grand Finals, Trix. They made a grand entrance from game 1.